me and 10 other authors wrote a chapter in this book. It went on to become an international bestseller on Amazon in 7 countries. I believe it's up to 7 countries and 7 countries in several different categories. So, and I've never written anything before. In fact, I shared with you guys before, I didn't really know how to read until I was a freshman in high school, 14, 15 years old. Oh. I became academically ineligible for basketball my freshman year, halfway through, because I didn't make the grades. It was then discovered that I couldn't read.
That surprised me a lot, Snow, because knowing you, I always felt that you have a way with words, both spoken and written. Your messages on WhatsApp, which tend to be long messages.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, they're descriptive and they're clear, and they come across like I'm listening to you talk, like a conversation. It's very hard to actually write like that. It's very authentic and it just very expressive. You covered this is how I feel about it, and it comes through your message comes across the feeling and the thought process. And I think you're a natural writer, either a communicator, either through spoken or written language. So the fact that I'm hearing for the first time that you learned to read in high school, that's a surprise.
I appreciate those kind words, man. I really do. So knowing that, I'm not a really strong reader. You gifted me a book that really changed my perspective on reading and my trajectory in this entrepreneurship journey, which was the book by Nassim Nicholas Taleb. It was called
Skin in the Game.
Skin in the Game.
And that's not an easy read. That's not a book.
Oh my God! Hey guys! I highly recommend reading the book Skin in the Game. But before you do that, I got to tell you, it is a page turner, but it is a very, very difficult read in terms of Nassim's his intellect, his philosophies, and the way that he constructs these thoughts. Very complicated, very complex. But I found myself taking a long time to read it. But I did connect with it when my son was going through his kidney failure. So I had time, and so maybe that was. I believe everything happens for a reason, and at the right time. So it was at that time. Sorry. So with that in mind, I went from not really knowing how to read and still not a strong reader today to writing and publishing my first book, first chapter. And I would like for you to read this poem, but I did for my mother. It goes like this. I like to say, because I can't get enough of saying it. This poem, as you guys know, it has been my mantra since I was 8 years old. It goes like this. But I did. I know I said that I never would. But then I thought that I never could. But I did. By Ray N., published in 1979. And so I asked my guests just to read that poem and then share with us what was your but I did moment. For me, I've had several but I did moments I've shared, and you've had a million, I'm sure. I want to give you guys a different one. A but I did moment for myself is I never in a million years thought I would architect a poetry contest where you, the winners, will be featured in my next book of poems.